Hi, I'm George the Weather Dad, and on today's Weather Classroom, we're going to tackle the summer solstice. June 21st, 2023, summer officially arrives here in the Northern Hemisphere at 10:58 in the morning, Eastern Daylight Time. Have you ever wondered where the word solstice actually comes from? Well, it comes from two Latin words, sol meaning sun, and sister meaning stand still. What happens on June 21st is that the sun reaches its highest peak in the sky. After June 21st, it puts the brakes on and then starts heading towards the south, which means that daylight, well, our days are going to get a little bit shorter, but the nights are going to get a little bit longer. So where are we? Well, we know we orbit the sun 365 days. Here's the summer solstice. A closer look shows that we're on our axis about 23.4 degrees, which puts the northern hemisphere now closer to the sun and the sun rays more direct, giving us the summer season. On the flip side, you see the southern hemisphere further away from the sun and the sun's rays aren't quite as intense, thus they have winter. Couple other little fun facts here. The North Pole has 24 hours of daylight, the equator has 12, and of course the South Pole, well, they don't have any sun at all. Have you ever wondered though how much more daylight we have on the first day of summer compared to the first day of winter? Well, I'm using Cincinnati, Ohio as an example here. So we're looking at June 21st and December 21st right here in Cincinnati. I've done the math for you. On June 21st, we have almost 15 hours of daylight. On December 21st, 9 hours and 25 minutes. So when we do the math, 5 hours and 27 minutes of more daylight on the first day of summer than compared to the first day of winter. Now, if you're north of Cincinnati, this number is going to be greater, and if you're south of Cincinnati, this number is going to be a little less. Another good question is, can the summer solstice affect our moods? And the answer is yes. We're usually in a better mood when we have more sunshine. So when we have more daylight, it puts us in a little better mood. That would be the first day of summer. And then the flip is pretty much obvious for the first day of winter when we have more darkness and our moods aren't quite as great. Another question is, why does the summer solstice fall between June 20th and June 22nd? Once again, we orbit the sun 365 days. At least that's what our calendar says. But in actuality, we actually orbit the sun once every 365.242199 days. So it's not a complete 365 days. It does change. And of course, that's why we also have a leap year to make up for that difference. So one year it could be June 20th, another year it could be June 22nd. Another little fun fact is you would think the warmest day would be right on the first day of summer. Well, there's actually a lag when it comes to temperatures. The warmest temperatures are about 30 days behind the first day of summer, and that would occur somewhere right around July 20th. That's the summer solstice. I hope that makes a lot of sense to you. That's today's Weather Classroom. Until the next one, I'm George, the Weather Dad.